I want to talk about a comic. I want to talk about Archer and Armstrong, and in particular the first trade from their run, the Michelangelo Code. This is a Valiant published book, and I hadn't tried Valiant before. Normally Marvel and DC, as with most people, and I thought I was bored with the characters in Marvel and DC and thought, you know, I've heard good things about Valiant, let's have a look. And also all their trades are priced, I think, a third lower than they would normally be, so you can pick up a trade off, say, Amazon or down your comic book shop for a reasonable price as to what trades probably should really all be priced at. Now, onto the story. Archer and Armstrong, really pleased with this book. It involves a young man who is Archer, and he's raised in a religious sect that has a number of other children like him. He's in his, I think, mid to late teens. He has numerous martial arts and skills, you know, comparable to a spy, but he seems to have a particularly good ability to adapt and understand them. That's later explained in other books that I might cover. Now, he's sent out to kill Armstrong, who is an immortal being who's travelled all through time, and is one of three brothers, and brothers. They're historical figures, and they're made to having been people out of the Bible or history, just having made this change to protect them from the Now, Armstrong's sort of warrior poet. His other brothers are the eternal warriors, representing the series and fighter arms. Now, very quickly, this moves along at a pace of probably what we call sort of summer blockbuster. He quickly meets up with Armstrong, realises that his parents are part of a sect and monarchical, and that he's been taught the wrong thing all his life, and they quickly team up to collect pieces of what's called a boon, which is a mystical device. More about the boon is explained again in later books. The whole story culminates in a series of adventures around the world where parts of Armstrong's past are revealed, and there's lots of lovely drawn and written action sequences, with there being very little stand around exposition in the book. There's always something happening to keep your interest, and the art is always top notch and it's always consistent, and the story always has lovely elements of action, drama and comedy mixed through it. I've got to say, really pleased. If you want a change from the Marvel and DC, then pick up Archer and Armstrong. It is an excellent read, it's really well priced. The quality of the trade, which I know, you know, can vary from publication to publication, is really good, and it's just a refreshing change. So much so that I bought a number of other Valiant books and was really pleased with those. I think there's only one that I was disappointed with that I might cover later, and that was the Bloodshot one, but otherwise I've read Five at a Time Walker, obviously other Archer and Armstrong ones, Ninjak, which I was really pleased with, and just started reading the Unity run. So yeah, Archer and Armstrong, check it out. It's really worth getting. Valiant, excellent independent publishers. And the other thing to mention is, as far as I'm aware, they make a series of books for the character with an intended finish, or at least they roughly plan to finish it, so you know you're not going to get a dragged out story. You know they're going to have a beginning, a middle and an end of the characters. Having done this ending,